Hello yogis, Kathie here. Welcome to another prenatal class with me here on my channel, Yoga by Kathie. So if you are nearing the end of your pregnancy, congratulations. I hope you've had a good pregnancy journey so far and you've been staying well and healthy and hopefully been getting in some exercise such as prenatal yoga. Today I have a all-level prenatal class, so something that's good for women of all trimesters, whether you're just starting yoga in the beginning of your pregnancy or you're progressing through your second, third trimester. But this is especially great if you are in the advanced months of your pregnancy and you notice a lot of changes, like a big growing belly that's getting in the way of doing certain postures. This class is all about using a chair or a stool for your practice to enhance the yoga experience to accommodate all of our physical changes. So in this class, all we're going to need is a chair. So I have a bar stool here as well as a feet up trainer. So heights are a little bit different, but if you have a dining chair that is very stable, you can use that one prop for the entire practice. We're going to use the wall as well, and if you like to use some straps or blocks to supplement your practice, you're absolutely welcome to do that. All right, when you're ready, let's get started. Remember to check out my other videos for prenatal practice here on my channel. I'll link some of the videos up above, and if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment or question in the section below, and let me know how your journey's been going and any questions or suggestions you may have for other videos. All right, let's get started. All right, so let's get started by standing behind our chair, so back facing us, and we're going to bring the big toes together, feet slightly apart. Just take a few deep breaths in and out through your nose. As always, we're going to start with centering the body. So let's spread the toes, rock forward and back a little bit on your feet, allowing the pressure to transfer forward and back. Maybe everting and inverting the feet a little bit as well. So pushing to the outer edges of your feet, give that a stretch, and then pushing the feet inwards. I know it feels a little awkward, but it's good to stretch out the ankles and feet. So let's begin to breathe. You can hold on to the chair for balance or stand up nice and tall. Gently closing the eyes, begin to inhale through the nose. And slowly exhale all the way down. Bring a gentle sway to your body. No need to stand with a firm footing. Allow your body to gently sway front and back, side to side. Just allowing yourself a moment to calm into stillness. Soft, deep inhales and exhales. Allowing yourself to breathe normally. And slowly adding on a little bit more length and depth to the breath. So slowing down each inhalation and breathing out nice and slow. Breathing out through the nose or the mouth, whatever feels comfortable. I know if you have congestion, it's not always the easiest to breathe through the nose all the time. We just want to make sure the air is flowing and we're not holding on to any breath retention. All right, let's take an inhale. We're going to reach the right arm up as we exhale, find a gentle lateral bend, resting your forearm onto the back of the chair for support. And slowly release. Let's do one more time, going the same direction. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bend, lateral stretch. Using the back of the chair as support. You can also use a wall if you like. And coming back into center, we're going to switch the chair, place it over to the other side, or you can just turn around. I'm going to move my chair just so you can see. So stand up nice and tall. Inhale, let's reach the left arm up. Exhale, lateral bend, nice and slow. Widen the feet for better stability. Keep the chest open. Pull the shoulders back. And come back to center. Take another breath. Let's do one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lateral stretch. And come all the way back up into center. So standing facing the chair with the seat towards you, let's walk the hands back. Walk the feet back, take the feet nice and wide, preparing for some cat and cow poses. So you can stay on your hand or come down onto your forearm, whatever feels better. Let's soften the knees. Take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, looking up. Exhale, round chin to chest. Inhale, arching through the spine, lift the gaze. Exhale, round, push the chair away, breathing to the space between your shoulder blades. So similar to what we would do in kneeling, I'm going to try and connect breath to movement. And last one. Coming back into a neutral spine. Turn your chair so we're facing the back. Okay, keep your feet similarly wide apart. Slowly walk the back of your arms, so resting the triceps onto the backs of the chair for a shoulder stretch. Maybe the head will drop in between the space. And the hands, feet nice and wide. Keep your feet soft, allowing your belly some space to come forward and down. Maybe elbows start to bend, and we bring hands together in reverse prayer towards the back of our neck. Relaxing the chest down. 3 deep breaths. Breathing into the thoracic spine, mid and upper back. And slowly release. Take your hands back to center, looking forward, and we'll come up into standing. All right, let's turn the chair over again so the seat is facing towards us. Right foot forward, left foot back, about 3 feet distance between your front and back foot. Make sure the feet are nice and wide. So again, we're going to come into a pyramid pose, so there is a folding flexion element in the hips. So just to make sure we have enough room to accommodate our belly. So feet on separate tracks. Take an inhale, we're going to lift the chest. As we exhale, we hinge from the hip. Try to keep the spine long, and this is where you can drop your hands down or walk your forearms down onto the seat of the chair. So our target is the hamstring in the back of the legs. Try to pull that right hip back, left hip forward, squaring up to the top of the mat. Breathing a few times. You can peel the right foot off the floor, so flex through the ankle and release, pressing the foot back down. If there's room to fold, you can fold all the way down, maybe resting your head onto your hands on the seat of the chair, but just be mindful where our bellies are and that we're not twisting our hips. So remember to pull that right hip back, left hip forward, squared hips. And let's come up. Resting your hands on the seat. We're going to adjust our back foot. Nice long stance, preparing for high crescent lunge. So right toes forward, right knee over the ankle, back foot is lifted. Play with lifting one arm and then the other. Bounce a few times into your hips. If you need support, keep your hands on the seat. So we're not staying static in this posture, just moving up and down ever so slightly, dropping the back knee and lifting up. So not only does this help strengthen our legs and our quads, it also gently opens up the left hip flexors. So let's reach the arms up if you're ready, or keep your hand on the chair. We'll take one breath and slowly release, switch sides. So the important thing is to not hold any postures for too long of time. Our joints and ligaments are all very loose right now, so it's much more beneficial to take our bodies through some easy postures, moving with some slow flow movements. So switching sides, our left foot is forward, right foot is back. I'm going to twist a few times over towards the left side, pulling that left hip back, right hip forward. Take an inhale, we breathe. Exhale, slowly lead with the chest, hinge from the hips, walk down to your hands or forearms. Keep the gaze forward, so we want our backs to be nice and long. Pull the hips back. Maybe flex the ankles so the toes are pointing up if you like to get a little bit deeper into the back of the leg. And we release, stay here, or if there's room to go more, you can come down, rest your head or chin onto the seat of the chair. And we'll take 3 deep breaths wherever you are in your triangle pose. And coming up nice and slow, adjust your back foot as we bend through that left leg, preparing for high crescent lunge. So we want to find our balance first. Keep your hand on the seat. Maybe one hand goes up, maybe both hands goes up. And we just find a little bounce. Nothing too aggressive. And we'll hold for 1 breath. Arms reaching up. And we release. Continuing with our standing postures, if you're in a chair that's going to allow you to have your feet on the floor, continue to use that chair. I'm just going to swap out for my feet up trainer. All right, so if you have a chair that is going to allow you to have your feet on the floor in a seated position, you can continue to use that chair, placing it so that the seat is facing perpendicular to you. So I have my feet up here. I'm going to take a seat and prepare for warrior 2 position. So my right foot is going to extend, toes pointing forward. My left foot is going to be turned out with the toes pointing to the top edge of the mat. So this is a really great way to work on your warrior postures. If you need a little bit of support, you can obviously do this in standing, but just to show a different way of approaching this pose, let's take a seat, straddle the front seat of your chair, and we'll reach the arms up. Take a breath in. On the exhale, turn the palm open, reach up and back. Inhale, come forward, drop the forearm down, extended side angle. Coming back to center, we're going to flow between these 2 postures. Just gentle lateral movement side to side from warrior 2 to extended side angle. And if you like to add on a shoulder opener here in your side angle, feel free to swing the arm back, take it towards your low back. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And slowly release, come back to center. We're going to switch sides. So turn to face the opposite way. So now my right toes are pointing to the back edge of the mat. Left foot is extended. Finding your balance, sit up comfortably, and we'll reach the arms up. Inhale, let's turn the palm open, reach up and back. Exhale, come forward, drop the forearm, side angle. So if you feel comfortable and very balanced, you can close your eyes and just feel the movement. Adding on a shoulder opener if you like, swing this arm back. Two more rounds. And coming back into center when you're ready. Slowly bring the feet in together. So bring ourselves into a seated position. You can sit on your chair, facing forward, or your feet up trainer or a stool, whatever feels comfortable. We're gonna take the feet a little bit wider this time and come into a seated twist. So on the inhale, we're gonna breathe up, lifting the chest. On the exhale, gently turn, using your back hand resting onto the back of the chair or on the seat of the chair. Keep your belly facing forward as we take our left hand to the outside of the right leg. So being very mindful in any twisting postures to not go very deep, and we're also focused on just isolating the twist to our upper and mid back. So inhale, reach the arms out. Let's twist over to the other side. One more time. Inhale, hands together. Exhale, over towards the right. Back to center. One more time to the left. And let's make our way up into standing. From here, let's take a downwards facing dog. So resting your hands onto the seat of the chair or the back of the chair. Walk the hands back. We're going to drop the chest. Pedal out the feet. Shake the hips from side to side. Take a few breaths here. Make sure there's enough space to allow your belly to come through. And inhale, let's look forward. Walk the feet in together. We're going to do a supported quad stretch here. So if you have a taller chair, you can always use the back of the chair for support or use a wall. From standing, we're going to turn our chair so that the seat is facing us again. Preparing for half moon pose. So this is a fun balancing posture that you can still practice safely, even though our balances are a little bit off during pregnancy. It's always still fun to practice some familiar postures that are great for hip opener and balances with the right tools. So we're going to step about 2 feet behind the chair, placing your hand either on the seat or the back of the seat, whatever feels comfortable. And slowly start to transition the way into that standing leg. I'm going to lift my right leg up, flex the ankle, point the toes, and maybe take the top arm up, finding balance. And option to bend the knee if you like, reaching up for the top of the foot. Get that hip opening action. Right hip stacks on top of left. One more breath. And we'll slowly release. I'm going to try the other side. So from the other side, I'm going to place my hand down or walk onto my forearms, finding balance first, lifting that left back leg up, keeping it high, flex the ankle, point the toes. Once I'm ready, top hand will come up. Maybe bend the knee, grabbing for the ankle or foot, and add a gentle kick. And slowly release, bring it back down, walk it out, roll out the ankles, and let's come back up into standing. So for the next posture is head to knee pose, normally done in a seated position, but we're going to use our chair to assist us. So 2 levels, you can take your foot, place it to the top of the chair, or you can keep it a little bit lower. If you have more range of motion or flexibility, you can use the seat of the chair for your stretch. Okay, so let's start with our right leg forward. Taking an inhale to lift the chest, exhale, slowly fold. Of course, keeping your feet wide so there's room to accommodate the belly as you come forward. You can rest your hand onto the back of the chair or onto the seat. And let's inhale, lift up. We'll switch sides. So placing your foot either to the seat or to the back of the chair. Taking a breath in, exhale, you fold forward, making sure to come slightly to the inside so you have room for your belly. Keep a flexed ankle. This will help you feel a little bit more into the posture without having to fully bend forward. And let's come up, release. All right, so coming back to center, we're going to come into gate pose again with the help of our chair. So lift your left leg up onto that chair. Hand can come onto the back of the chair for support. Take a deep breath in. Let's reach the arms up. On the exhale, we're going to bend over towards the left side. Nice and easy. You'll feel a stretch in your inner thigh adductors. Try to move with the breath. If you like, you can hold on to your belly if you have a good balance. Finding that connection between ourselves and the baby whenever we can. Let's do this one more time and hold here. 1, 2, and 3. Breath coming back to center. And let's try the other side. So I'm going to place my right foot on top of the chair, standing a little bit far away so that I can fully extend through my knee. Resting my hand onto the back of the chair. Let's breathe in, reach up. Exhale, we find a lateral stretch. Moving with the breath, inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. If you're nice and balanced, maybe try holding on to the belly, giving a little bit of extra support. And last one. Coming back up the center, and we can begin our cool down on the floor without our chair. So move that out of the way. So let's take a seat onto the floor. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let's come into butterfly pose. You can make your diamond as close or as wide as it feels comfortable. Reaching for the toes. Give your knees a little flutter. And exhale, we gently fold forward, being mindful of your baby bump, of course. So adjusting your feet, moving them further away to accommodate the belly. If you can fold all the way down, bring the head towards the floor, reaching the hands forward, whatever feels comfortable here. And coming back up. So we're going to end with pigeon pose, but we're going to do it a little bit differently on the wall. So I'll show you how that's done with the wall, and it's really great for stretching out the glutes, the piriformis. So you might be finding pigeon pose traditionally on the floor, even in a chair, a little bit more difficult because of the bump. So this is a really great way to still actively stretch the outer hips and some of the muscles in the glutes area. So let's come down onto the floor. We're going to face the wall. So find your way onto a wall. Let's take the right foot up, place it up at 90 degrees onto the wall. With your left leg, make a figure 4 shape. So from here, you should be able to fully extend that knee, create a bend. And we're going to take our left hand and just gently push the knee away. And at the same time, we're going to push the opposite knee, so the foot that's on the wall, our right knee towards us. And at the same time, pushing the left knee away. Flex the ankles to get a better sensation. And you're going to activate some of the muscles in that left leg. So flex the ankles, toes pointing up, and we'll switch sides, release. So with our left foot, place it against the wall, create that 90-degree bend in the ankle and the knee. With your opposite leg, crisscross, flex the ankle, toes curling backwards. Our right hand is going to come to the inner thigh, give it a gentle push, push the knee away. At the same time, we're going to start to push the left foot against the wall. Taking 3 deep breaths. And release. Walk the feet down, turning to either the right or left side, coming to fetal position. Stack the knees, rest your head on your arm. When you're ready at your own time, give yourself a push. And let's come up into seated. Thank you so much, yogis, for tuning in to another prenatal class with me. I hope you enjoyed our chair yoga segment this time around. So just goes to show you that, you can make yoga work for you, make it accessible no matter how different our bodies might be during this period of change. As long as you have some imagination, a little bit of props around, basic everyday props like a chair, bar stool, or a wall, you can make it accessible, and hopefully it'll help you make your pregnancy journey a lot more enjoyable. Thank you so much, and remember, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the section below. Let me know anything you want to see or work on, or what you enjoyed about this video. And don't forget to check out some of my other videos in the prenatal series for various trimesters, as well as trimester specific videos. Until next time, I hope you stay healthy and have a great rest of your pregnancy. Thank you so much. Namaste.